What's up and welcome in. This reading is going to be for my Taurus placement. So if you're sun, moon, or rising Taurus, then listen up. This is for you. This is your energy of the week. What are we going into the week with? What's going to be happening throughout the week? How are we going to feel at the end of the week? We can talk about love, money, career. Anything that may come up is going to be on the table. There's nothing off limits over here. So I am just shuffling right now, trying to get your overall theme and general energy of the week. Okay. We've got Judgment coming up for my Taurus. Okay. Two things came to mind. Initially, when I saw this card, I was thinking, I believe Capricorn had this card as well. Y'all may be dealing with some things coming up from the past that need to be laid to rest for good. But I'm also feeling that my Taurus placements may have been passing judgment or making a decision on certain things because of what's coming up. Y'all may have been deciding whether or not you want to continue to deal with something or not. Yeah, let's get some, okay. So we've got the Two of Swords for the mental state. So I feel like my Taurians may have decided that they don't want to deal with something. They don't even want to acknowledge the existence of something. They don't want to. Y'all are in this stubborn mode. I hate to hit y'all with your stereotypes, man. I think we're like 3 for 3 with these readings, but y'all know how you are. Okay, is it a stereotype if it's true? We know Taurus is stubborn. Y'all are the OGs, stubborn zodiac sign. So I really feel like this is symbolic of y'all digging your heels in. So it could be this week, Taurus, that you may dealing with spirit really trying to get you to pull your head out of the sand here and take the blindfold off, and really something may be demanding your attention. You know, the more you try and fight it and deny it and not pay attention to what you're being called to pay attention to, the worse it's going to get. So I would, encourage you to make things easier on yourself, but y'all are going to do what you want to do. So I'm just here to guide you and be here with you through it. That's it. That's my job. Okay. But yes, there may be some things that are demanding your attention and demanding that you focus on it. You may be asked to do something or called to do something, and I think y'all may be rejecting that a bit right now with this Two of Swords here. Okay. Let's see. What is it that's trying to get your attention? That's what I want to know. What is it that is trying to get your attention? Let's see. We've got the Four of Wands, and it's coming up in reverse. I'm wondering, and then we got Four of Cups coming up in the reverse. Flying out. Hold on. Let me get one more card. And we got Seven of Pentacles. One thing that's coming to mind is I feel like y'all may feel like you have time to do something, and maybe you actually don't. You feel like you have time to make a decision on this. When I feel like the message is that you don't have as much time as you think you do. Something may be offered to you that you're just flat out ignoring. You may be being called to take a break or rest or remove yourself from something, and you're just really not doing that because you think you have time, you'll be able to rest later, which yeah, I feel like y'all, the general theme that I'm getting is that is kind of like a state of denial. Yeah, I feel like Taurus, if not making a choice is still making a choice. So if you don't figure out um, where it is that, like, if you don't respond to this thing that is demanding your like an answer from you, or a decision from you, the default decision is going to be that, okay, maybe you don't want this. So if it's an opportunity that's being offered to you, then the opportunity may pass by at this current time, and then you just have to wait for another opportunity like this to come up again. Or it could be, a conversation that you need to have with someone that you're, avoiding having a conversation with. Let's see. Yeah, Two of Wands. I feel like y'all feel like you have time. Y'all feel like y'all have time to decide. Let's say if you're deciding between two career fields, or two career options, you feel like you have time to decide whether or not you want to, jump on an opportunity or not. I feel like you're stalling, Taurus. Are you stalling? Like trying to buy yourself more time? Let's see, we got the moon in reverse clarifying the Two of Wands. Who else we got coming out here? And we've got the Justice card.
Mama, you scared me.
Sorry, babe. Yeah, this makes me feel like for some reason the moon reverse under the because we got two twos here. So Taurus, you are indeed at a crossroads. And I feel like you may be acting confused with the moon here, but you're really not confused. I also feel like I almost feel like you're like purposefully not making a decision. Because I feel like you know what's going to happen when you don't make a decision. You already know what I'm saying to be true, that not making a choice is still making a choice. You're going to get that default choice. So you may not get everything that you want. In that case, you may not, as a matter of fact, you may put yourself in a worse position. And part of me is wondering if some part of you wants that. If you want, everything to kind of like fall apart and go badly, just so you can, like be the victim in the situation. I hope not, Taurus. I hope that that's not the case. But even the Justice card is giving this energy of like two different things that are to be considered between. And I feel like, mentally you've checked out, Taurus. So this week, eight of cups for the emotions. I feel like you're mentally not looking at it, and because emotionally you've already withdrawn from whatever this thing is or these things are. Like maybe you're okay if everything hits the fan. Maybe you're okay with that. Yeah, Taurus, you've checked out, huh? You've checked out. Let's just get some clarifiers for Eight of Cups and see what it is that you are walking away from. Even if you're still physically in a situation, if you're still physically with someone, if you're still physically living somewhere, emotionally, you have already left. And I feel like that makes it easier for you to ignore the things that you see going on around you. What are you walking away from, Taurus? Oh boy. Are y'all having some issues with faith? Or like have you given up on the possibility that you could have what you want to have, Taurus? Like, have you already decided that that's not an option? We've got the Hermit clarifying the Eight of Cups, and the Hermit's coming out in reverse. And then we've got the Fool card. And honestly, the way that I read that was the fear. Oh, Taurus. Y'all are scared. That's what this is. Y'all are afraid to make a decision. This is something that you're afraid of. It's a decision that you're afraid to make, a leap of faith that you're afraid to take. I feel like y'all might have given up. Look, we got Major Arcana again, as a clarifier for these cards up here. This week, could be this week. I'm not gonna say rough things aren't coming up this week, okay? But it's going to, it could be easy and it could be a blessing, or it could be more difficult, and it really just depends on you, Taurus, because this Major arcana energy here, this shit that's happening, it's meant to happen. This is one of those pivotal moments, okay? I think I want this one. Yeah, we got Ace of Pentacles. Y'all are being offered something here, and I feel like you don't see it yet, which I find it to be interesting because your focus. You look at the symbolism here. We have Two of Wands, and he's holding the world in his hands, right? And then here we have Ace of Pentacles. I feel like y'all are being offered like a new opportunity. You may have liked the old opportunity and been comfortable with it, and you did really great with it. You were really successful with it. You may have liked this a lot. But whatever you're being offered, I feel like you have an opportunity to be offered something that's even better, but this old thing has to go. And there's some discomfort and fear about letting this old thing go. Because you have become so attached to it, and you have become so used to it. And it was good to you, It was good to you, whatever this thing is. There's no disputing that. Let's get some clarifiers for my Ace of Pentacles. What is it that y'all are being offered? Okay, we got Nine of Cups coming out. We got Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that you worked for, and maybe you don't even realize that you worked for it. I also feel like this is something, maybe part of the reason why you don't want it is because it's going to be a whole lot of hard work. Like maybe it feels like starting over, and you're not really interested in that. You're not really interested in a new fresh start. You like your old thing that you have. But this new thing that's being offered to you, yes, it is a lot of hard work, but I feel like it's going to be very rewarding work as well. Like maybe even more rewarding, if possible, than what you've already had. But also with the Page of Wands being underneath here, it's a new opportunity to like pursue creative passions, like something that maybe like something that you were passionate about as a child, or it'll give you that childlike enthusiasm and passion going forward. So I feel like that's the new thing that you're being offered, and you will be offered that this week, Taurus. So just be I know that right now you're in this Two of Swords energy of like having your blinders on and really just not seeing anything that you don't want to see. But like, go ahead and open your eyes, Taurus, because by the end of the week, I feel like you will be offered this. Okay, you will be offered this, and I feel like it's a lot. Let's see, we got Nine of Swords. Y'all are tired. Y'all have done a lot of work already. That's what it is. So I feel like you don't want to do any more work. But I have a feeling that this new thing is probably not even going to feel like work, or like I said, you'll that energy that you think that you don't have or that you can't tap into, the energy will come because you're being guided, called, and pushed into doing this. So if there's any feeling like you just don't have what you need to do this, yes you do, or you'll be given it. We have let's see, Nine of Wands under my Judgment card, and we have Queen of Cups. So yeah, I feel like there is some resistance to surrender to what you're being offered because you're tired, which is understandable. I don't blame you or judge you for that. I don't hold it against you. But Taurus, that's what you're going to be dealing with this week. You're going to be called to open your eyes to the opportunities that you are being offered, and to really pick a path. Which one of these crossroads do you want to go down? Okay. So thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helps you, and definitely check back in next week to see what else we got going on or get any updates.